We start our first group of tanks, tops, shells, and vests with the cable texture vest from designer Zimmerman and knit in Kraemer yarns Easy Care Perfection DK. This unisex vest is designed in sizes 36 to 56, making this a must-have for the entire family. Look for the hat and fingerless gloves for those who want to venture into a complete ensemble at the Discover What's New display. Our next garment is the HEARTGYLE vest from designer Hamlin and Blue Sky Alpacas. The classic Argyle vest gets a super updated look with this easy stranded color work, knit in Spud and Chloe outer. Cross your hearts and hope to enjoy this really fun vest. We continue with designer Zimmerman's unisex drop stitch vest, knit in Kraemer yarns Alpaca, which is produced and spun in the United States. This classic drop stitch vest is patterned in sizes 38 to 58, so everyone can have a vest to keep them warm as they walk their favorite American trail.
Whether out on the slopes or just running around town, the APRES vest from Blue Sky Alpaca will keep you warm. Designer Olga Buraya-Kefelian selected the new Techno yarn to create this lightweight piece featuring a ruching pattern to look like the vest is quilted. This yarn is featherweight in baby alpaca with literally no splitting. Designer Jeane brings us her chunky style vest, knit in Brown Sheep's new chunky nature spun. This is a very quick knit project that can be whipped up over a long chilly weekend. Add the flapper fun hat and scarf and you're fully accessorized. Couture details and fashion flair come together in the Pebble Beach wrap vest from designer Meghan Jones. This is knit in Kollage Corntastic. This piece will be featured in the July 2011 Creative Knitting Magazine from DRG Network.
Crochet? Do I hear crochet? Yes, this is the first of a few wonderful garments in our show that are crocheted in Interweave Crochet magazine brings us the Groove Park Tank by designer Robyn Chachula and worked in Manos del Uruguay, Serena, and Fairmount fibers. This classic vest can be worn by any age and can be worn as a shell or over a crisp button-down shirt, making this truly versatile for year-round use. Two vests in one. This is the FAYE two-way vest from Tahki Stacy Charles. This versatile vest is knit in retrato yarn from Stacy S. Charles and has a subtle shimmer allowing it to go from day to evening. Wear it long and lean or flip it upside down to create a cropped body and dramatic shawl collar. Get really wild. It's reversible as well. You look at this vest and you want to see Julia Roberts wearing it in a movie. The Barocco design team brings us the Cafe vest knit in Voyage and Nanuk. This posh vest is trimmed with a fuzzy texture reminiscent of shearling and fastened with a single closure. Truly yummy and very cafe.
Universal Yarn and designer Yakima Alexander come together to bring us the next vest called Painted Desert. This stunning year-round garment is knit in classic shades and can be worn 4 ways, with the entrelac on top or bottom and with the right side facing out or with the garment reversed. Cinch the neck with a simple cord and be relaxed. Classic Elite joins our group with the Amsterdam vest, knit in Avenue by designer Kathy Payson. This versatile pullover vest is a great layering piece, and it's easy to wear as it is to knit. The front and the back are identical with a rectangle of garter stitch detail at the center. Gorgeous green Pima cotton from Cascade is used in this Celio shell from designer Jay Korzinski and the Love of Knitting magazine. Wear this wonderful shell from garden party to dinner party. The natural drape of cotton enhances the graceful cowl and the delicate lace pattern.
Also from Love of Knitting magazine is the Bradine tee by designer Catherine Vaughn. Asymmetrical cables embellish the hem and sleeves of this garment knit in yin by Southwest Trading Company. Both of our last two garments are featured in the summer issue of Love of Knitting, currently on newsstands. Closing out our tops, tees, tanks, and shells is the sparkly Clio crop top from designer Marilyn Turner and Munch Yarns. This truly elegant zigzag top is great for evenings on the town or under a blazer for a bit of workplace pizzazz. Knit in 5 colors of Munch Yarns Clio, soft, luscious, and a really winning combination of yarn and pattern and stitch.
Let's continue the journey towards a complete outfit by looking at the next set of garments that complete your wardrobe. First up, we start with the short sleeve wrap front pullover from designer Cheryl Beckerich and Scarlet Fleece. Knit in Scarlet Fleece, use Silky Thing. This cute short sleeve top features a delicate diamond eyelet pattern and is easy to wear with button closures on each side. You know you're loved when some bunny loves you, and that holds true with Charles, the bunny from Barocco knit in Boboli. Charles is held even closer when you wear the Alice pullover designed by the Barocco design team, also in Boboli. This feminine mock turtleneck features puffed short sleeves with flirty ruching. From Interweave and designer Charles Gandy, we have the Doric tunic featured in the newest special issue from Interweave magazine, The Knitwear, which celebrates easy designs with high fashion. Knit with Rowan Kid Classic, this tunic is dramatic with deep pleating all over. It drapes and skims so lightly over the body.
Knit and Style magazine brings us the retro-inspired tee, knit in Prism Merino Mia layers and designed by Sandy Prosser. This simple tee takes on a dramatic retro feeling with the clever use of orbital shaping. This next pullover has a very modern and long silhouette created by the use of the candlelight lace stitch pattern. The Maharaja lace tunic is from Himalaya Yarns and designer Teresa Chenoweth. This beautiful tunic is perfect for all seasons as the yarn is 100% silk and is fabulous to wear. Art Yarn's Silk Rhapsody Glitter by Lana Al is selected yarn used in the traveling rib pullover from the Knitting Guild Association. The touches of metallic and the subtle color shading is perfect in highlighting the textured patterns set in the body and the bottom borders.
Designer Beth Lutz used brushed Suri alpaca in the angel wing pullover and cowl from the Alpaca Yarn Company. This two-piece set can be worn separately or together. The Featherlight pullover is knit on large needles in the round, and the fun cowl is worked in feather and fan in alternating stripes. A small detail goes a long way, as is seen in the Bluebell yoke buckled pullover by Berta Karaputian and Carabella Yarns. This pullover is knit in Aurora 8 and is highlighted with the chic yoke area. This is a must-have for every woman's wardrobe. Two designers worked together on our next pairing from Aurora Yarns. Both Melissa Liepman and Cynthia Yannick gave their talents in creating the Celtic motif pullover and origami slipper. A fantastic Celtic cable design sets off the center of the pullover knit in Steinbach filzy and garter stitch miters are worked in assorted solids and prints in Steinbach filzy uni for the fun slippers.
Just touch this next sweater and collar and you will begin to crrr. Designer Anne Young uses Zilana's Willow Chunky to create the fur and crystal pullover from Yarn Sister Zilana. This quick knit top is sized from small to extra large with feminine shaping and lots of beads that hide in the ribs. Company designer Trudy Van Stralen brings us the Aliyah pullover knit in wet kidlin lace. The deep V-neck is highlighted by the clever use of an empire waistband, creating a flared body. This is the perfect garment to flatter every body shape. Ranch Roses is the perfect name for this incredible Fair Isle hat and pullover from designer Kate Lemers and Kraemer yarns. Knit in Stotts Ranch worsted, which now comes in colors, this incredible Norwegian design is something that will be loved and passed down from generation to generation.
UNISEX seems to be the catchphrase this year, and here we have another sample of it from designer Trudy Van Stralen. The Bailey pullover is knit in Gems Chunky from Louette. Even with the use of cables and pattern stitches, this unisex pullover knits up quickly, and the pattern is sized from 32 to 60. Another common catchphrase this year is that of tunic style. Here we have the Empress tunic pullover from designer Vladimir Komuchiga, knit in Kollage Salas from Kollage yarns. Flared sleeves and a deep scoop neck are highlighted with diamond cable details. Truly a gorgeous piece of fabric. Super designer Nikki Epstein has joined forces again with Aslan Trends in the Royal Alpaca cable crossover. This is knit in Royal Alpaca from Aslan Trends. A modern graphic is created as the cables are crossed over each other. The cable lover will feel inspired to make this conversation piece, and the Royal Alpaca is perfect, offered in lots of colors.
Designer Joan McGowan comes together with the Brown Sheep Company to bring us the sophisticated lace cardigan, knit in Brown Sheep Nature Spun Chunky. This is the latest in sophistication, as it looks like a cardigan, but it is really a wonderful lacy pullover to wear over a tank or a turtleneck. We close out our pullover grouping with a spectacular piece from designer Nora Gahn. The Gullivik pullover from Barocco is knit in Barocco Ultra Alpaca. Assorted cables of different widths are reminiscent of Gothic archways that form a highly flared swing drape.